Wouldst thou be spoken for to the king or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among my own people. And he said, what then is to be done for her? And Gehazi answered, verily she has no child, and her husband is old. So they were spectating her life, pretty much is what I took from it. That yes, her husband was old, they had no children. So Elijah took it amongst himself to say, well, I can give her a son. But she didn't want to believe it because her husband was an older man. And to me, when, and I'm going to skip down to verse 16 where it says, and he said about this season, according to the time of life, thou shalt embrace a son. And she said, nay, my Lord, thou man of God, do not lie unto thine handmaid. To me, it seemed like she was a sister, like, don't lie to me. You know, I see my husband, I know you're a man of God, but I don't think that this will come to pass. And he said, you know, that according to the time of life in the season that she will have a son. And it did come to pass. He did bless her with a son. And even though as time went on and as he grew, he was complaining about his head. And his father told one of the servants, send him to his mother. And he sat on her knees up until noon, and he died. And she immediately wanted to find Elisha and said to him, you know, why did you deceive me? Why did you bless me with something and then take it away? And Elijah went to the Lord in prayer. And they didn't exactly say what he was praying for, but I believe he was praying to God for strength, asking God, you know, I was able to work this miracle by allowing this woman to conceive a son. And I want to be able to allow her, you know, to have her son because of how she opened up her home to me and my servant and how she was so careful and so, you know, open and just helpful to us that he wanted to be able to allow her to keep the blessing that she was able to receive. So he went into the room where the boy was laying, and he perfectly aligned his body to her son, eyes to eyes, mouth to mouth, hands to hands, and he just laid there. And then he got up and he began to walk to and fro. And I believe as he was walking, he was praying to God, asking God, Lord, I know that she is expecting this of me, and I want to be able to give her back her son. So he went back into the room, laid on him again, and the son began to sneeze 7 times. Now 7 is completion. So to me that was saying, okay, this thing has come to pass, it's over with. And he opened his eyes and she was able to come in and embrace her son. And as she did that, he told her to go on, and she just fell to his feet thanking God and thanking him for bringing back her son. And I believe that if we keep our faith and continue to, you know, look to God not only in prayer but in our word and fasting, as you know many of the speakers tonight have said, that God will deliver, that he will answer us, and he will hear us. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, as Hebrews 11:1 says. So just because you don't see a thing don't mean it won't happen. If you just keep your faith in God and continue